In the bustling city of Lagos, amidst the vibrant colors and rhythmic beats of life, there lived two teenagers whose love was as profound as the ocean waves crashing on the shores of Lekki Beach. Amina, a bright and spirited girl, was known for her love of art. She found beauty in everything, from the crowded streets filled with vendors to the sunset that painted the sky with shades of orange and pink. Amina's family lived in a modest apartment in Surulere, where she spent her days sketching and dreaming of a world where her art could speak for her heart. On the other side of the city lived Chike, a talented young musician with a soul full of melodies. He had a voice that could melt even the hardest of hearts, and his guitar was his constant companion. Chike lived with his grandmother in a small house in Yaba, where he would often play his music to the backdrop of the city's humming energy. Their paths crossed one fateful day at a local art exhibition. In Ikoi, Amina had submitted one of her paintings, a vibrant piece depicting the unity of Africa through a blend of traditional and modern elements. Chike had been invited to perform at the event, and as his fingers strummed the guitar, Amina felt the notes resonate deep within her soul. As the evening sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden glow over the gallery, their eyes met. Amina's heart skipped a beat. There was something in Chike's gaze, a warmth that she had never encountered before. It was as if his music had found a home in her heart. Chike, too, felt an inexplicable pull toward Amina. Her presence was like a melody he couldn't forget, and he knew in that moment that he had to get to know the girl behind the enchanting smile. They exchanged shy glances throughout the night, each one filled with unspoken promises. As the exhibition drew to a close, Chike finally gathered the courage to approach her. "Hi, I'm Chike," he said, his voice as smooth as the music he played. "Your painting, it's beautiful. It's like you've captured the soul of our continent." Amina blushed, feeling her heart flutter. "Thank you, Chike. Your music, it speaks to me in ways I can't explain." From that moment on, their lives became intertwined like the strings of Chike's guitar. They spent their afternoons wandering through the city, discovering hidden gems in the most unexpected places: an old bookshop in Balagan, a street food vendor with the best suya in town, a secluded spot by the lagoon, where they would watch the sunset in peaceful silence. Their love blossomed in the heart of Lagos, where tradition met modernity. They were like two souls destined to find each other in the midst of the city's chaos. Amina's art began to reflect the love she had found, each stroke of her brush telling the story of their connection. Chike's music grew richer, his songs filled with the passion he felt for Amina, each note a declaration of his love. But their journey was not without challenges. Amina's parents, though loving, had traditional values. They believed in arranged marriages and were concerned about their daughter's relationship with a musician, fearing it might distract her from her studies and future. Chike's grandmother, on the other hand, wanted him to focus on his music career, fearing that love might lead him astray. Despite the obstacles, Amina and Chike's love only grew stronger. They found solace in each other, knowing that their love was worth fighting for. Late at night, they would talk about their dreams and aspirations, promising to support each other no matter what. They were determined to prove that their love could withstand the test of time and tradition. One evening, as they sat by the lagoon, Chike took out his guitar and began to play a new song he had written for Amina. The melody was soft and tender, each note carrying the weight of his emotions. As the final note hung in the air, he looked into Amina's eyes and whispered, "Amina, I don't know what the future holds, but I do know that I want to spend it with you. You are my muse, my love, my everything." Tears welled up in Amina's eyes as she realized just how deeply she loved him. "Chike, I've never felt this way before. You've shown me a world I never knew existed. I love you with all my heart." In that moment, as the city lights reflected on the water, they knew they had found something rare and beautiful, an unbreakable bond that transcended time and tradition. Their love story continued to unfold, a beautiful symphony of art and music, passion and devotion. Amina's parents eventually came to understand that their daughter's happiness was more important than their own fears. Chike's grandmother, seeing how much Amina inspired him, gave her blessing as well, Years later, Amina's paintings graced galleries around the world, while Chike's music touched the hearts of many. But no matter how far they went, they always returned to the city where it all began, to the lagoon where they had first declared their love. For Amina and Chike, their love was like the sunrise in Lagos, always new, always beautiful, and forever full of promise.